My name is Trifton Kang, and this InterSem, we went to the Booklet Behind subdivision in order to look for a client to interview for our community health nursing. Community health nursing is where nurses will promote and protect the health of populations using knowledge from nursing, social, and public health sciences. On the way to the subdivision, I was initially nervous about having to go door to door looking for a client, especially because I am a foreigner. I was also scared that we weren't going to be able to find a client because the residents might have other important matters. Now that we have arrived at the Booklet Behind subdivision, it's time to look for a client. On our first day, we were able to find a client who was willing to cooperate. Our client's name is Marianelle Monteclaro, whose age is 40 and is the head of the family. He has a wife, Annaline, whose age is 41, and two daughters, Hannah Mae and Zaya, whose ages are 15 and 11. Based on our first assessment interview, we were able to determine that our clients were doing well for themselves, considering the subdivision we were in. For example, our clients are a high-functional family with an APGAR score of 8. Their home is owned by them and made out of concrete with a lot of appliances such as an electric stove, washing machine, and refrigerator. However, after continuing our interview, we were able to find our first problem: faulty eating habits. This is because our clients verbalized that they eat a lot of canned foods and fried foods, and we observed that their youngest daughter Zaya had a BMI of 15.8, which indicates that she is underweight. We then reminded our clients that we will be here next week in order to continue our assessment. The second day, we were able to conduct and complete our second level assessment, but we were able to conclude that there were two more problems that we should teach our clients about. The second problem was inadequate rest or sleep, because our client Hannah Mae verbalized that sometimes she would stay up for 2 days straight, while the dad verbalized that he only gets 4 to 5 hours of sleep due to working the night shift. Our last problem was lack of physical activity, because Annaline verbalized that she doesn't have time to exercise. However, this puts her at risk because she has a family history of hypertension and myocardial infarction. Zaya also verbalized that she does not exercise, while the rest of the family gets physical activity every now and then, but for the most part, lives a sedentary lifestyle. Our first priority was unhealthy eating habits, which was ranked with 4 and 1.6, so we focused our intervention plan on correcting this behavior. Compared to our other two problems, faulty eating habits was our highest ranking priority because our clients actually expressed a desire to fix this problem. They also have the financial resources and have acknowledged it as a problem. For inadequate rest, our clients don't want to use any resources in order to fix the problem, nor do they want to put in the effort to fix it. They have acknowledged that it is unhealthy, however, they don't want to fix it. For lack of physical activity, our clients don't have a desire to fix it, and they also don't perceive their lack of activity as a problem. This is probably because there are no current health problems caused by their lack of activity. With this knowledge, we prepared 3 different health teachings with faulty eating habits as our top priority. On our third day, we engaged with our clients and performed the Benedict's test. The mother, father, and Hannah Mae were positive in glucose, and Zaya, had a negative in glucose. On our 4th day, we were able to start our health teachings. The mother was the only parent available during our health teaching. During the teaching, the mother was very attentive and we were able to answer all the questions that she had with the help of Ma'am Dick. Our first health teaching was based on our top priority, faulty eating habits. The learning objectives of our teaching was to define what a balanced diet means, identify the importance of balanced diet, enumerate the risk of an unbalanced diet, identify what makes a healthy and balanced diet, list down the dangers of canned and processed foods, and identify examples of a healthy plan. The second health teaching was based on inadequate rest. The learning objectives of this teaching was to describe with their own knowledge why do we sleep, educate what is a circadian rhythm, enumerate the 3 types of sleeping patterns and explain, discuss how many hours of sleep is needed for a healthy lifestyle, and cite the signs and symptoms of unhealthy sleeping hours and advise to practice natural ways to initiate sleep time and benefits of a good night's sleep. Lastly, our third health teaching was based on lack of activity. The learning objective was to discuss the difference between anaerobic and aerobic exercises, identify the benefit of aerobic and anaerobic training, enumerate at least 2 barriers to physical activity, design an individualized exercise regimen, identify at least 2 risk factors for lack of activity, and produce long-term exercise adherence.
For the last time, which is our termination phase, and hopefully everything goes well.
On our last day, it was time for our termination phase and to say goodbye to our clients and give them our thanks for letting us use their time to interview them.
Talagang nag-ano sila, nag-invest para dyan. Kasi they were saying thank you for accepting more. Aral kayo mabuti na. Salamat talaga. Evaluation na kayo na.
Ay, bibili pa ako.